the 6888 Postal Directory Battalion, these amazing, incredible black women, they were never on the front lines, baby. You guys keep proving my point in the comment section. That's what's funny about all of this. Yeah, that's what's funny. It's like, no, baby. They were never on the front line. These amazing, incredible black women were in charge of going through mail and processing mail. They were never shedding blood, please. And then you say the male loneliness epidemic will never end with foul viewpoints like this. Baby, please. Feminist, the ideology of a feminist will never stand the test of time. Okay? Y'all are literally helping to exterminate your own selves. Y'all don't even want to reproduce. Like, please. And second of all, men, they're going to other countries where women actually love to be a woman and don't want to grow hair above their lips. They don't want to grow a beard. They don't want to grow hair everywhere. No, these women want to be women. Okay? And men are finding out that, wait a minute, there are women that actually love me as a man and is going to respect me as a man. Oh my God. Yeah, there is. And they're going to them. And as a matter of fact, I actually do blame men in this regard, because you're supposed to be the leaders. You're supposed to be the head of the household. So why aren't you leading America? Why aren't you the head of America? Why are you allowing feminists to literally ruin the United States of America? Not just the economy, but also the way our society is running. We're literally putting ourselves under threat, under foreign threat, because other nations have women that know the value of their men and know the value that their men are holding in order to protect their nation. These women out here, look at how they talk. Look at how they treat you. And you think that's okay for you to marry them? You think it's okay as a man to reproduce with these women and that think like this? I blame y'all for that, because you're supposed to be the leader. And then you say, we do not need you guys. We don't have to respect you. Okay, this is exactly why I say anybody that has this idea of being a feminist or a misandrist, whatever, has to be obligated, just like men are, to be drafted into war. You want to think like this? Drafted right now, not later. Now. And then it's like, actually, you as a woman do need a man, because you as a woman have a father, and you wouldn't be here without a man. Anyways, let's watch this amazing little clip about the 6888 and their amazing efforts in the war, because beautiful black women, beautiful white women, beautiful Latin American women, beautiful Native American women, beautiful Asian women, they also contributed, but not on the front lines like men did. But the efforts were there because why? Because we were homemakers back then. And the importance of taking care of the family, the home structure, was a must. We don't have that ideology anymore. Women don't even want to dress like women anymore. It's sad. It's pathetic. Oh my God.
Our military personnel, civilians, and the Red Cross were sent overseas, far away from their families.
Men,
and
not
the only
women.
form of communication back home was mail call. But what if letters from home stopped coming due to a backlog of undelivered mail? Army brass understood the importance of mail and decided to send in a special unit to fix this morale-busting problem. Enter the 6888 Central Postal Directory Battalion, a group of all-black female soldiers with the motto, no mail, low morale.
Mail call from the United States of America.
Army officials reported that the lack of reliable mail delivery was hurting morale. One general predicted that the backlog in Birmingham would take 6 months to process. Who would take on this massive task? It was up to a group of young black women who wanted to serve while crossing racial barriers. The 6888th Central Postal Directory Battalion, nicknamed the 6888, was an all-black battalion of the Women's Army Corps. The 6888 had 855 black women, both enlisted and officers, and was led by then-Captain Charity Adams. It was the only all-black, all-female WAC battalion that served overseas during World War II. The group motto was no mail, low morale. Despite poor working conditions in a rat-infested warehouse, these devoted servicewomen worked 7 days a week, 24 hours a day in 3 8-hour shifts. and they achieved unprecedented success and efficiency in solving the military's postal problems. It is no surprise that they broke all Army records for sorting mail. With the new tracking system that the 6888 Battalion created, the women processed an average of 65,000 pieces of mail per shift and cleared the 6-month backlog of Birmingham warehouse mail in just 3 months. This unit provided essential support for the U.S. military in the European theater by linking service members to their loved ones back home. By the time the 6888 had completed their mission and left France in March 1946, they had exceeded all expectations. And because of their success, it opened up the doors for other black women in the Army and other military services.
Hey.
After the war, there were no parades, celebrations, or confetti to honor the members of the 6888 Battalion when they finally came home. But in 2018, 72 years later, a fitting monument was finally dedicated to those unsung heroes of World War II. In February 2019, the U.S. Army finally approved the Army Meritorious Unit Commendation for the 6888. And in 2021, the U.S. Senate passed legislation to grant a Congressional Gold Medal to the battalion.